have millions and millions getting wiped out. Cue the fire. China is looking worse than 2008. We're talking their housing market, their everything market, but they're like, we got a solution. And Skylar, if you could show the audience the solution that they're going to come up with. Yes, that would be the right button there, sir. And then push that other one. There it is. China's army posts. What? China's army posts. That's what they're posting. That's what they're saying. Get ready for war. Woo! That always solves it, right? Message on social media. State mouthpiece says PLA has the right to intercept Pelosi's plane. And I'm pretty sure Congress probably got together and they're like, okay, which one of all of us, let's just say we don't need, or they end up showing missing. And well, it looks like Nancy picked the short straw. So if the entire world blows up, well, it's Nancy's fault. Again, oh, hey, stocks rally for third day. Go all in. And a lot of you guys are like, why is gold and silver ripping higher? Well, I will show you. And it's actually the same correlation that I've been telling you for about 2 years now if you've been subscribed to this channel. Oh, wait. Did you? Maybe? Yeah? Maybe I'm giving you something of value here. Also, do me a favor. Just check and see. I know you've subscribed. Let's say you've subscribed. Look and see if YouTube unsubscribed you. Look at the magic of YouTube, unsubscribing everyone. But on to these stories. China property sales, look at this, are set to plunge 30%, worse than 2008. That's what the S&P is saying. And all I have to say is thank goodness our housing market is perfectly fine. I see no problems. I mean, we have no problems with a recession. It's not even a recession. What are you talking about? There's no recession. Oh, transitory? It's just a transitory recession. And inflation? Oh, we just seem to have put the decimal, it's in the wrong spot. It's nothing to see here. Oh, and those long food lines now that you're seeing, like back in the day when it was really bad, remember all the cars wrapping around the buildings because people are starving to death? Oh, but I mean, come on, who doesn't line up for free food? I mean, look at these government officials.
Our economy is more resilient.
Yes.
to the type.
It's more, our economy now is more resilient. Do you know if you get hit in the face enough times, you got this. Well, but I don't want to be hit in the face.
Challenges that we faced, for example, with respect to food, we're a net exporter of agricultural commodities, and obviously the high prices are hitting Americans very hard, but they're in a way that is different from some places that are facing famine, for example.
Yeah. Oh, come on. What the hell are you complaining about? You're not starving of famine. Oh my gosh. I mean, correct me if I am wrong, which I usually am. Is that like called gaslighting or something? That's what the millennials do. Hey, Skylar. Hey, Skylar, is that what gaslighting is? Bravo, I have no idea what gaslighting is. I'm just trying to get my water intake in. All right, buddy. Well, it was worth a try. If you could do me a favor, drop me to the lower screen. Thank you. Because you came here for the news. Well, I'm going to give you the news. So, like I just said, China's property sales, 30%. But we have nothing to worry about over here. Such a drop would be worse than 2008 when sales, that'd be more than one, that would be plural, LA Unified, fell by roughly 20%. We got Esther, director of S&P Global Ratings, said in a phone interview on Wednesday, the latest developments have delayed a recovery. Oh, hey, China, you think you're going to recover? Well, I'll tell you you're not. In the real estate sector from last year. No, that's how real estate is. And for those of you that are like, Bravo, you said the market's gonna crash. Well, it doesn't work that way. Nothing just crashes. I mean, unless it's crypto. Crypto crashes. But in the big scheme of things, if you go back to 2007, 2008, 2009, we're talking like 1%. But if you add up 1%, kind of like when we trade, 1% a year, you're 1% a day, you're like, oh, well, that's nothing. Well, Einstein, compound that for 365 days, that'd be 365%. And right now in China, they are stuck. I mean, this was such a huge asset class. And they're not getting their monies out of their monies, which I'll show you. I think I got that story. Can't get your money out of your bank. Happened in Australia. If just in case I see a squirrel, you guys aren't getting your money out of the banks in Australia. There's bank runs. Congratulations. But it stems from China. China bank runs, and they can't get the stories out, right? At all. That's kind of what happens in communism. They can control things. But as you see here, see all these unfinished homes in China? Well, guess what we have over here? We have a lot of unfinished homes. Well, they're now coming to finish. They're finishing the homes, but now there's no home buyers. Huh. It's kind of like what's happening in retail. Retail, Walmart, Target, you name it, they are just loaded with product. And something tells me that you aren't ready to run out there and buy it. Why is that? Because your savings account is officially down to negative. And I'm just thankful we're only in, oh wait, we're not even in a recession. Just ask Joey B. It's just, everything's just technical. Just technicalities. And in China and us, oh my gosh, they just pave over everything like it doesn't even exist. It's so interesting. China's property troubles have pushed one debt indicator above levels never seen since the financial crisis. There's actually a thing in China called lie down. They just don't do anything. And that is what's happening. Everyone's like, forget it. I'm not going to pay my mortgage. I'm not going to pay this. I'm not going to pay that. Oh no, what are you going to do? Oh, nothing. Driving the new record high risky rating. So we have these ratings that are, as you can see here, they're declining. Moody's said it issued 91 downgrades for high-yield Chinese property developers in the last 9 months. Just in case you want to do the math, to kind of put it into perspective, that's at a record pace, the agency said, considering it issued only 56 downgrades for such companies in the last 10 years. So here we go. We got 56 in 10 years, but 91 in 9 months. Oh, and if you want to see some charts that are showing you that it's bad, but wait, see, you can all put everything on the credit card now. Everything's fine right now. See, the blue line is your credit card. Oh, I had everything paid off. I listened to Dave Ramsey. I did exactly what he said. There's your savings account. Use your savings account, probably pay off the debt. But wait, it gets better. Oh, hey, look, you see a divergence in the force, don't you, Luke? Now you have a savings account that is down to nothing, soon to be negative, and a credit card line that basically goes off my screen. And right now, the rest of the world is panicking. Sell it all. Here we go. China's banks rush to raise record debt as credit losses mount. Lenders, governments selling more bonds. What? Why would you sell a bond? Well, because we have to raise capital. And also, when it comes to the bond market, I know some people think the Fed's buying. They're not. The rest of the world is buying our ugly debt. I think it was the last month or the month before that, we had the biggest debt purchases from other countries we have ever seen before. So just in case you're wondering why my TLT play, my bond play, has been going up for the last few months, that is why. You see, you need debt. That's like the oil in between whatever those things are. If I was a mechanic, right? It makes things go round and round. How do we head over and look at the debt market? Here's the dollar. Okay, see the blue line way up there? Oh, we're touching it. That was a very risky trade. I told you I wasn't gonna make it. I mean, I was gonna make it if everything panned out. Dollar's so boring to trade, but it's nice because it's rather than sitting in a savings account, move $1 million into whatever DXY. Well, you can't do DXY. It'd be UUP. It's kind of an easier way if you have cash on the side to at least make a percentage. And I really wanted to use the dollar as a trade on the channel just to make it easy for you so you can see it. See, 200-day moving average. That's that white line. You're currently above it. I did predict that. I said it was going to come down and touch that blue line. All right. What am I? 1 for 1 for the year? I don't ever want to be like, oh, I'm always right. And, those people are so annoying to me. These are just probabilities, but you play probabilities. They're in your side. Vegas, the probabilities are on their side. That's why it looks so nice, right? Because people go and the probabilities are not on your side. This, it's on my side. And I could say, hey, it's going to touch that little, this is a week ago. I'm like, I'm going to wait till it touches that blue line. See the red line? That's your Bravo 9. Now let me show you the difference between the two and how I move my money. I'm like, $1 million over there, $1 million over there, and you just keep compounding it. And if you don't have $1 million, do $150 over there, $150 over there. If you're like, Bravo, I don't have $150. Link in the description for $150. TradeStation, the platform this is TradingView. You connect trade stations where I make my trades on. They'll give you 150 bucks. Take advantage. Look. Oh, it's a beatdown, right? One candle close. We ride it, right? Yeah, you take profit. We come down, right? Here's your Bravo 9 again. We're waiting. I'm not re-entering that trade. But then on the opposite side, and this frustrates all my gold, sorry, buy physical. Oh, hey, more blue, another lines, right? On the same side, when the dollar goes up, right? Gold goes down. Okay, now it's time. Here's your gold trade. Here's your one candle right above. It gets a nice beat down, which I said it would. And I said, see that little blue line up there? That's called support or resistance. That was actually support. I'm like, it's going to break that. How do I know that? Oh, it's my magical crystal balls. And then coming down here, look at this confirmation. See that? See that cross right there? Oh my goodness, it follow the dotted lines all the way up. And we're just gonna ride gold probably all the way up to that blue line. Or it would be the 200 that's up there and then get rejected, but that's okay, we take profit. Oh, and hey, looky there, same chart. Look, I'm called scaffolding. That's what we do as college professors and high school business teachers. Line crosses, confirmation. Yeah, you buy it and you ride it. Also, really quickly, let me hold up silver. This is real because I know a lot of my gold and silver audience, they push the dislike button. The minute I'm like, trade the paper stuff, and then you could go buy this stuff. Also, the reason why you have never seen a link in the description for gold or silver, and people hit me up on the daily, because for some reason, it just doesn't sit right with me. I don't know. I struggle with that. And I've always said, if you want to buy gold, buy real. This is real. Look, hard money. Even sounds hard. Hey, how about that? Or head over to Ninja's channel. He has links. That's great. Use his links. Buy his gold. Buy his silver. I just want to be the one to teach you how to do this stuff so you can do it. Or you can do it, right? I know you can. Also, cue the fire, 75% off. Learn how to swing trade it. That way you can be your own financial planner. You don't have to listen to those guys or give them your percentages. You know why you get into a trade. You know why you exit a trade. And what was everyone telling you? I don't know, a few months ago, everyone's like, we're going all long on Chinese stocks, right? Gloom returns to China stocks. Well, you would have known that in the charts. You would have known not to listen to these people. With worst monthly losses in a year, and which looks a lot different than our little beauty pageant. I say with that beauty pageant, be careful, please. In bear markets, you have some of the greatest bear market rips. But again, you get in, you get out. It's okay. Here we go. Stocks comeback with best month since 2020. Markets wrapped. Yeah, they're all wrapped up. And look at these solid returns from Apple and Amazon. Boy, we just must be out of this recession. Everything is great. I mean, I'm sorry, as the Hill would say, we're not in a recession right now. Everything is fine. Housing market's fine. Stock market's fine. I mean, the jobs are just amazing, but it's also so easy predictable because you can't have everyone on one side of the trade. Who wasn't saying that the market's going to go down? The market's going to go down. Short, everyone, everyone and their mother, short the market. All it takes is for like a little catalyst. And you're like, oh gosh, I got to cover. Buy the market, buy the market. We're having a melt up, everyone in. Bear market rips, Goldman warns. Here we go, the melt up, CTAs, right? You got all these, here it is. CTAs and buybacks will be out in full force. When? That would be today. I mean, this all must sound or seem so confusing to normal people, right? Get a job, son. Take your one wheel to work. If you're making, whatever, 20 bucks an hour, you'll be fine. You're not going to be fine. How about 40 bucks an hour? Probably still not fine. Rents are out of reach for minimum wage workers. Well, they're supposed to be. I mean, that's like okay, I'm 14 and a half. What do you want me to do? What burger do you want me to flip? Wage workers, they're making 40 hours a week. How much are they saying? The article says $39.01 just to barely survive. And you're thinking, no way, that's not even possible, old man. No, that's how the whole system is. It's a gigantic hamster wheel. So the minute you think it's one thing, oh no, you got to move a lot faster and a lot harder. I mean, look at Los Angeles. Hollywood, almost 20 bucks an hour. You would think, oh my gosh, that would be great if I could make 20 bucks an hour. You can't survive. Well, how about if I make 40 bucks an hour? Well, maybe barely. And that's why I created this channel. That's why I taught in the high schools, taught in the colleges. And I'm like, hey guys, you want to know how to survive? You got to sell plastic junk. I am so sorry. You need things called passive income. And they're like, no, I mean, look at the teacher as a teacher. How much do teachers' jobs pay per hour? On average, $16 an hour, up to 25. Can you survive? No. Well, maybe I should get a doctorate degree, and then they'll pay me more. And I always ask you guys in the comments section, I've been asking this for years, if you have another solution rather than starting businesses, right, and trading equities, please put it down below. But if you think about it, your boss, if you have a boss, I do not have a boss. If your boss is on vacation right now, you are his passive income. That's why I started my channel. I'm like, okay, I'm going to scaffold for my audience how to start a business. Link in the description for whatever I'm offering on how to start a selling stupids. Trust me, it's stupid. And it's funny because I get the same arguments on YouTube. Oh, if you were so wealthy, why would you do YouTube? Same thing when I taught high school. What, the parents, oh, if you were so wealthy, why are you teaching high school? And then I show the kids, I'm like, well, here's my accounts. And they're like, oh my gosh. And then the parents are like, oh, he just photoshopped it, Skylar. But honestly, it's not even rocket science. Like what I caught my wife. Honestly, she was going to buy me these stupid shorts that dissolve. Look at this. Stupid. This is so stupid. All this is stupid. How much? Maybe he's not making that much. I don't know. We'll wait for it to spin. Okay, it's done spinning. $56,000 every single month making dissolvable swim trunks. And look at the comments in the comments section. People are like, oh my gosh, didn't work for me. No! Well, I mean, if you pick a stupid product, sure. Or if you trade a stupid stock because you're not listening. Look at my LPLA. This was in Bravo's daily watch list every single day. I work like a monkey just for you. Look, oh, hey, let's put in a buy and see if we can make 18%. But again, just paper trading. Wouldn't want you to lose any of your money there, Skylar. But like always, I do love you guys. And people in the comments section, I read all of them. And some of them are very hurtful and they honestly do. Come on, guys, be nice. And I'll see you tomorrow.